Yo,
Yo, let's get it. What's popping with you, man?
what's going on, my boy?
Hey, man, another day, another dollar, man. Can you make that light a little bit more light in there? A
Yeah, I
little
don't know.
dark.
Damn. Let me see. Hold on. Is that helping at all? I don't think so, huh?
You straight right now, I guess. I mean,
All right, bet.
yeah,
Perfect. Hold on, let me see real quick.
okay. Get it. Let's get it.
That might help.
Hey, man, what's popping? So, let's get to it, man. Let's get into it, man. So, how long you been using your platform, man? Like, spreading your platform about, these relationships. Though. How you feel about modern day black relationships right now?
Honestly, so first I start with my platform. So I made my platform maybe like 3, 4 months ago to just talk about dating so far. Like before that, I was making beats. I got a couple hundred I was making beats. And then after that, I started realizing, like, damn, you know what? It's so many folks out here talking about it, like giving their opinion about everything today. And I'm like, yeah, so much misinformation, like so much crazy shit going on. So I'm like, let me just. It seemed like an absence of real people talking on real shit. So I was like, let me go ahead and just get my opinion online and shit. People fuck with it, they fuck with it.
Facts. I'm glad you. Are you still making beats?
Yeah, here and there, but not really. I was like, yeah,
I just I look at it like everybody want to do that, rap, make beats, and all that shit. The music industry is only a small window, and it's a low success rate, bro. Like,
facts.
so that's dope. You try to do this though. So how long you been taking YouTube serious with this shit?
Serious, I want to say probably these past.
Can't hear you.
Hear me now?
Okay, I can hear you now.
I was saying when I was making beats like a year or so ago, I was taking it serious, trying to upload every day. But these past 3, 4 months is probably the most serious out into YouTube. Invested in
Okay,
the camera, 700, everything.
how many subscribers you got?
So far, I have 333.
That's good though. That's good though, fam. I've been going there almost 2 years. I think June this year make it almost about 2 years. So I got 645, 650 or something like that. So it's a process with this shit. You know
It
what I'm
is.
saying? For all the YouTubers out there, a lot of people thinking like 300 is a lot. So I salute you for sticking with it. But people don't understand this YouTube grind. This shit is so serious, bro. It's like, this ain't no game, man.
But every day I wake up, I'm like, bro, should I even keep doing this shit? Like, what am I doing this for? Is it worth it? But then I'm like, let me, put my
Man,
down deep and just do it.
listen, man, keep grinding. You gotta love it first. You gotta be a hobby to you. You gotta find videos that people gonna fuck with and will gravitate to them. It's a process, though.
Oh,
I
yeah,
ain't gonna tell nobody to quit. Just keep doing it. Enjoy doing it first, so it won't feel like a job.
that's true. I do
Gotcha.
see that. I'm like, honestly, I am enjoying it. So like, I'm just gonna give it some time, give it about a year or two, see if we can make any progress. Because these are things I honestly feel passionate about anyway. So I'm like, it's just like a hobby that I'm trying to turn into my side thing.
Right. And that's what it look at as a hobby because there's so many YouTubers in this shit. I just do this right here for fun. I ain't getting paid for this, but I got a passion for it. So if it blow up, it blows up. If it don't, hey, at least I know I tried my best and I let the chips fall where they fall.
Right.
You know
That's
what I'm saying? But okay, why do you feel like modern black women can't be satisfied or are they unsatisfied with them?
honestly, it's sad to say because I did grow up single parent household with a mom. So and I was able to see it firsthand. And I feel like that's where I got so much knowledge from now that I honestly think about it, like when I was growing up. So I'll definitely say, yeah, it's a big majority of them that can't be satisfied. Like they don't look within to see what they actually offer, and they just out here to see like, okay, what can I get instead of not what I can offer.
Like, and this is a term that most girls like. Most girls like to go for the guys that Pookie, Ray Rays, the Tyrones, they go for the thug and the bad boys in their prime. You know what I'm saying? Like they go for those guys in high school in their prime and their hot college years. Meanwhile, the college girl is getting married and she's 21 or 22 or 19, but the black people ain't. And then they get in their late 30s or whatever, 30 plus with 3, 4 kids, and they say, "Well, the good man is." So like, and you seem like a decent brother. Like, how do that make you feel? Though? What's your thoughts on that type of the atmosphere, the dating world right now, that dating pool when women act like that?
Honestly, my take on that is I'm big on this. I'm big on accountability, and I'm big on letting people do whatever the hell they want to do. So if your decisions lead you to be single with cats in your damn 30s and 40s, or broke, you ain't got no man around to help you with things around the house, you struggling, and you want to complain about all the dudes, that was on you when you was in your 20s and you want to have the hot girl summers and all man ain't shit.
Oh, are you finished? I ain't want to cut you off.
Oh yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
I was about to say, for everybody who watching this shit, I mean, ain't that many people watching it. We're gonna put this on YouTube, and all y'all gonna watch this. Ladies, we ain't judging y'all or bashing y'all. Y'all can do what the hell y'all want to do with that pussy.
Right.
That's y'all body. You know, me and my man know we ain't judging. But listen, to every consequence, their actions to y'all actions do. So y'all can't come to good brothers like us later in life with 2, 3, 4 kids and talking about you want to get settled down. We not gonna settle with y'all. You gave that pussy to Pookie, Tyrone, Lil JJ, and you was fucking all the assholes and getting trains around here. Y'all can't say y'all want to settle down. It's too late. Go ahead, no.
Yep. And personal experience, like back in high school, I ain't never told this story. I was gonna tell this story on my YouTube just to like get some brothers some insight. When I was 18, about 16, 17, 18 in high school, had a girl best friend. Had a dude that I was also friends with. Everybody knew him around the school was like the biggest Pookie Ray Ray. Like he was hitting all the girls and they still didn't care and they complained about it afterwards. The girl best friend talked about how she still had a dude ask her to come over. She still want to go over there despite knowing all the history, everything he went through. And that really opened my eyes. Like at that point in time, I was like, okay, it don't really matter. Like, you know what's gonna happen if you go over there, which is what I was telling her. I don't want to try to cop block or nothing. I'm like, you know what's gonna happen if you go over there. So you go over there, you go over there. She never ended up going, but she really liked this dude. And it was crazy to me because I'm like, all these other dudes that want to give you the time a day, you won't give them the time a day. These nice, decent dudes. And you really are stuck on this dude that's doing every other girl in high school wrong. It was so mind blowing to me because it ain't made no sense.
Like, no, bro. So that when you realized that you seen female nature for what it was. That's when you realized a lot of these whole thing shit.
Yep.
You say you was how old again?
I was like 16, 17. I realized this shit early. I'm 24 now.
I realized hoes was shit when I was in high school, right? I went out with this chick. She was telling me that she loved me, she liked me. I was about 16, 17, young dude. I didn't smash the chick. We went to the movies one day. I think she went to go to the bathroom or some shit. I had her phone and I went through her phone. I was young, you know. I ain't know no better. She was texting other dudes. I think she was smashing other dudes. I'm like, wait a minute. She with me, and then she fucking all these other niggas. Bro, I was pissed, bro. I was like, but then I learned. I talked to my dad about it. It was like when you go snooping for shit, you find shit you ain't supposed to see. But that's when I ultimately realized this right here. No, just because I'm with a woman doesn't mean I'm the only one, bro. Yeah, I'm not the only one. I'm just a guy on the roster at the time. And 9 times out of 10, she with me because she can't be with the other dude, bro. That's what it boils down to.
Yeah, especially it depends a lot on how you get her. If you get her by like trying to show too much attention, you trying to give her everything she asking for, you're not requiring her to do shit. More than likely she gonna use it. Sad to say, but you know, nice guys do finish last, and you gotta.
I'm not gonna say nice guy finished last, cause Pookie and Ray Ray's finished last too. People fail to realize that.
In life, yeah.
They finished last. They think they get the girl, but that girl's been worn out. They cheat on Pookie and Ray Ray too. Don't forget that now.
Oh, that is true. That is true. Once they get tired of the shit,
huh?
Once they tired of shit, then the Pookie Ray Ray get the same.
Yeah, so they cheat on Pookie. They cheat on Pookie and Ray Ray best friends and fuck their homeboys.
Yeah, that is true.
You know, and Pookie and Ray Ray wife up because talking about that's my bitch now. You know what I'm saying? So they cheat on them too. So the saying the nice guy finished. That's a good question. You said nice guy finished last, and that's your opinion. I respect it, but who's finishing first?
Honestly, it's the saying I agree with, but in real actuality, there is no like first finisher. I guess the people that, if you honestly can find somebody that's on your page, you ain't gotta, you know, everything's being reciprocated. I guess you can call that finishing first, but I can't even really call it, to be honest. It's kind of saying last as an aspect of being you just finishing worse off than other niggas.
What makes a guy sucker though?
I feel like when it comes to reciprocation. So my thing is, I'll call a dude a simp only if like you can do whatever you want for a girl. You can be buying her anything, getting a cars, extravagant things, everything. That doesn't outright make you a simp. What make you a simp is if your girl does nothing for you in return. Nothing.
Thank you. Thank you. That's what I felt like. If she not matching your energy, like if she not putting in the same amount of effort she's in, if you giving 100% and she only giving you 20, say she even only giving you
5.
If she not even at least giving you 85 at least, you need to cut her off, bro. You need to cut her off. Because at that point, even if you give her everything, she's still gonna be unsatisfied. She's still not gonna be thankful.
Yep.
Okay. Do you believe on when you go on a date with a woman, do you expect sex on the first date? Because me, I expect sex on the first. Even though I don't take women out on dates no more, me personally. But when you take a woman out, are you expecting sex on the first date?
Honestly, I'm not a traditional dude. If I had it my way, I would be. But in these climates, that shit don't work in my opinion.
Me either. I'm not a traditional guy either. I'm a Netflix and chill type of nigga, bro.
Yeah.
Sorry.
To be real, because like I said, like date. I honestly feel like if a woman fuck with you, she gonna fuck with you. She ain't gonna make you jump through hoops and do all this other shit.
Bro, on God, bro, you preaching to the choir. Guys, you saying some valuable shit. She like you, it doesn't matter where you at, what you do, she gonna fuck with you, bro.
Yep.
If she making you be a dancing monkey and out here doing the most, and you out here just like you out here going hard in the paint, like who a good like Draymond Green. If you out there working like Draymond Green, you need to goddamn give it up, bro.
Oh God, because you already a losing battle. So if you doing all this extra work and you actually give you the time of day, she might even give you the box. At the end of the day, she more likely still not gonna respect you. She probably gonna leave. She probably gonna cheat on you. She just gonna use you for the time being. You already fighting a losing battle because you're doing too much. She don't fuck with you.
Facts, like fact. And that's another thing too. Just because you fuck a girl don't mean you got the pussy, but sometimes some women give out pussy just because they feel sorry for you. Like I'm gonna give her a little bit, and they give you some. They're not even gonna go when they fuck you. They're not even gonna be all the way nasty with you because they're not into you. So you just getting some just little basic sex just to keep you shut up. It's kind of like a drug deal. I'm gonna give you enough drugs to keep you addicted because I know he ain't got enough money, so I'm gonna keep giving him samples till he got the whole thing. I'm gonna give it back to him. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Was that a good comparison? I think that was a good one.
Oh yeah, no. That's definitely facts. Facts.
So she just gonna give you a little bit of shit. And most of the time, a lot of women in that case, in that scenario, how we using, they giving you sex on the front end because they want some money on the back end. So I'm gonna give him some sex. I'm gonna feed his ego. I don't really care if I'm gonna like him like that
at all.
But I'm just gonna give him some sex so he can give me some money. I can wiggle room. You know what I'm saying? Like
get the bills paid, nails done, hair done.
Yeah, get
car,
my phone.
man.
Yeah, you fancy, huh? You got her thinking she fancy, huh? Like so. Like, give us an example of a guy doing the most out here so they won't be going outside, man. Too many brothers going outside, and it's a shame.
It honestly depends on, it's different type of levels. There's so many different type of levels, but I guess when you first meeting a girl, you take her on a date. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Don't go nowhere extravagant. If you the type of dude, take her out on a
Keep
date.
that shit under $50, bro.
Under 20, 30.
Matter of fact, under 20, man. I'd take that bit to goddamn CC's pizza, me personally. Take that bit to CC.
I don't. at least the Applebee's. Not Applebee's.
Nah.
Oh, damn.
Fuck.
They got the 220. Or they used to.
No, because my thing is, I don't like giving women food because I don't want her to get a full belly of food and drinks and go home and fuck that asshole. She's talking about that ex-boyfriend or whatever they do. See, I'm not going to buy them food. See, we're going to go to the park and get some ice cream. That ice cream ain't going to fool you. So that man who going to fuck you, he going to have to come spend that money. Me, I ain't going to do that. I don't believe in spending money on a woman unless she spend money on me.
That is true. And that's what I would say. Me personally, I won't advocate to tell dudes like don't do dates, but honestly, in my experience, I don't. I'm not the type of dude to go on dates. Like, and it worked. It never caused any type of weird dynamic. Like, they fuck with me for me, so they ain't expecting anything extravagant. They just want to be around me, and it always work. And then once we actually talking and in that stage, then we can start going out doing places.
Right. Once you build that relationship, and this is another thing, guys. Just because a woman fuck you don't mean she'll care about you. I don't know if I think I said that before. Yeah, but guys, you know when a woman really care about you is when she start buying you things. See, women value their money. Women value their fucking money. Women cheap as hell.
Yeah.
When it comes to relationship, they don't want to spend no money on no man.
Yeah, no.
So when you got a woman, like say for example, we're gonna use an example. Say if you in a relationship, guys, and she went out shopping and she spent like $300 on her partner, $400 or some shit, and y'all supposed to be in a committed relationship. If she ain't spend no money on you, she fucking off on you.
Honestly,
because if she spent $300 on herself, she should at least spend $150 on you. She should have went and got you some stuff for your spot, or bought you some clothes, some polo shirts, something. She should have bought you some shoes or something. Hey, I bought you some slides. Hey, I bought a couple outfits for you. I bought some cologne for you or something. This might, you know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
If she not adding anything of value, guys, the only time a woman does something for you is on your birthday or Christmas. You need to cut her ass off. She ain't no fucking good.
That is true. Now I say, look, now it is on the guys though. If the guys ain't doing shit for it to be reciprocated, then I won't say the girl should be doing that. Now, if you are doing that and she's also doing that, then okay, it's good. But if you ain't doing shit, I don't think the dude should be out there expecting shit either.
So who you feel like should pay for the first date though?
Honestly, in this climate, I feel like that shit need to be 50-50. But I would say if anybody do pay, it will be the dude. But I feel like, because if a woman fuck with you for you, or she just fucking with you to get some shit from you. So before you even talk about paying for money on a date, you got to know, like, she's fucking with me for me. Like, you got to already feel that energy. Like, she not out here trying to use me. And that'll be up to you trying to read her and figure her out, see what gets her going, see what her intentions is before you even go on that date. So, if you do go on a date and you end up paying for it, she's not just using you for the money or using you for
Right. Or using your resources. That's another thing, because a lot of women like to go on free meals, bro. You know what's so bad? And a lot of guys, we telling you this, kind, ain't that many people watching it, but they gonna watch it later, bro. Fuck it. So many women are using men for free meals, bro. I looked this shit up. It's called foodie calls.
Foodie calls?
Yes, look this shit up. This is facts.
I'm gonna look at
foodie calls. Scientists have said these are narcissist women, bro. They go on dates with guys that they're not sexually attracted to. They have no interest in, only because he can foot the bill. Because that guy's spending money on me. That's why I don't take women out on dates. Because why in the hell would I spend $40, $50 on a date?
Right, just to get used, you going to the next nigga. Like,
hell yeah. So you gonna take that leftover doggy bag food I paid for? You gonna fuck that other dude and get your back blown out? Not on my dime.
Right.
She gonna get that warm belly of food and go fuck? No.
Then a drug text to the last nigga that was doing it wrong, that was abusive.
Exactly, yeah. All women, okay. A wise man once said to me that you shouldn't believe shit a woman say until she show and tell. Would you agree with that? Because so many women come up with all these lies and stories. Like how do you discern from these women? Because so many women got these elaborate lies on how to take advantage of guys.
That's the thing. So I wouldn't even specify just for women. I'm a big person on reading people in general. That's kind of my whole thing. But when it does come to women, you got to know what to look out for. If she always bad-mouthing the ex, like, oh, my ex is this, my ex is that, that's already a red flag for me. Like, I'm going to act like, okay, I hear you. But then the more and more we talk, you're going to expose yourself. If you was actually in an abusive relationship, or your views on men and things like that, because most of the time, if you ask a woman how her ex was, they always give you the worst fucking story possible.
It's always toxic. It's always toxic.
Abusive.
It was abusive. I'm tired of that damn word. I think they're using it. I ask a female this all the time on my podcast. I say, is there a class on this shit? Because all y'all females saying the same thing about y'all exes. There got to be a class. Is there a book out there that I don't know about, or a secret seminar? Because y'all saying the same fucking thing, bro. It's like the Twilight Zone.
The female course.
So I don't know if it's a group chat that me and you don't know about, that they texting their homegirl, girl, when he asked you that, you need to say I was abusive and okay, cool. It got to be something like that going on.
What I think it is, because it's so many dudes that don't question the behavior because they scared and they just want the box, and they'll do anything for the box. So they gonna sit there, oh yeah, I'll never be like him. I'll never do this to you. He was an asshole, not knowing the dude, not even caring about the situation. Just saying whatever to get the box.
Then that's the problem with so many guys. Guys, you gotta walk away from relationships. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I know some guys be on droughts and you get tired of beating your meat with your hand, but guys, you gotta man the fuck up, bro. You can't just let a woman take advantage of you and just be a walking doormat, bro.
And a wallet. Walking door.
Bruh, she just using you for fucking attention and money. That's what most women want to use a guy for. She's not attracted to attention and money. Because the guy she fucking ain't got time to give her attention and money.
Yep.
Give her attention. Because he fucking other bitches. Or he ain't.
Oh, God.
Bro, dude, you got some guys out here cash apping females they don't even know. On Instagram.
That's so true, bro. That's why it's so weird. It's like I don't even blame females, to be honest, when it comes to some cases, because it's so many dudes that do shit like that. How can you not be like, okay, if he won't do it, the next man will?
It's so sad though. It's a generation of whores and simps right now though. But it blows my damn mind though about that shit, fam. But do you feel like back to the other thing? Guys, you gotta ask good questions though, man. You have to ask questions. You need to ask as many questions as possible. Guys, and you just gotta know how to walk away at the end of the day. Because I walk away from females. I walked away from at least 2 or 3 females in the last couple weeks. Cut them off, block them. But the average guy can't walk away. Why you feel like so many guys can't walk away though, bro?
It's the box. It's simple. Like you said, dudes be on droughts. They be thirsty over these girls, and they don't want to walk away. So they'll do anything they can to try to get in the cheese.
And I feel like females can sense out these guys, though. I feel like they're bloodhounds in the sense they smell blood. They can tell when he's thirsty. They can tell that he's so green that I know I can get over him. It's like some of these guys are just straight suckers.
It's easy because if you think about it, I really feel like as a woman, female, girl, whatever you want to call it, at probably the age of like 13, 12, you start getting male attention. So they have all those years to start learning, oh, dudes only come for me for this. This is what these dudes be acting like when they want this from me. So they have all that time to build up all that knowledge. So by the time they 16, 17 plus, you already know how to deal with dudes. Dudes don't get as much attention when they that young. You got to actually be worth something. You got to actually look good and be the star football player to start getting that attention. So you getting your knowledge later. As a woman, you get that attention way earlier. She got way more time.
Right. But, right. Absolutely. So a lot of guys ain't getting attention. Like, I wasn't a star football player. I was just a regular dude in school. I got girls. I just got whatever came my way, though. I just got whatever that came my way. You see what I'm saying? But I had homeboys who was out there like that. You know, I'm a good guy. I had homeboys who was like that put me on game. And I had uncles and my father put me on game, you know. So that's how I'm hip, you know. And I watched like the OG late Kevin Samuels to put us on game or whatever. But a lot of this shit is kind of self-explanatory though, in a sense, because God, I look at it like this: females don't move this certain way. Why would you move this certain way?
Right.
So
they got standards. More dudes need to have standards. It's all simple. It's not really rocket science. It ain't like, oh, hate all women. You don't need to do none of that. It's just simple, like self-respect.
It's basically what it is, because just because you got them say yes, being a yes man to a woman, that doesn't mean she'll respect you. Guys, you can't get a woman to like you. You need a woman to respect you. That's with everybody in life. Not just a woman, that's with people in general.
Yeah, honestly, like I really feel like you get more out of respect than you can with love. Love fades. Respect is like an actual tangible thing that you can have. Like, I respect him for this. That doesn't really fade away.
Like, you could, like, for example, we could tell Jada doesn't respect Will. We could
Not at all. And look
not at all.
Will
Smith is an example of a straight fucking sucker, bro.
It's sad to say. And they rich people say live by different rules and shit like that. But just looking at what they actually do for the average man, Will is a straight sucker. Like, the little Grammy thing where he even went up, slapped Chris Rock. And Jada, if you seen her apology, she didn't even say nothing trying to defend Will at that point. She was just like, I hope they can reconcile. Nothing in between, like, I'm sorry, Will did this. I stand by Will for this decision. Nothing. She just threw him out to the woods, and he went and did all that, crucified himself and his legacy.
And you got some women talking about he was defending her honor, and you got some YouTubers out here talking about comedians can't. You know what's sad, bro? Comedians can't do their damn job no more.
They can't. I think somebody tried to. It was some other comedian. Was it
Dave Chappelle? Somebody trying to fight Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle. I think his ass got shot or something. They did something to her, beat him.
Nah, they just whip his ass. They put the foots in his ass.
Yeah, which is good.
And it happened to DC Young Fly last year. The dude tried to run up on stage. DC Young Fly cold cut his ass.
Oh shit.
TKO. So this is where we at right now. that comedians can't do their job. And see, women like Jada, these whores out here like that, it's so sad because you could give her everything, she still ain't sad. She's insatiable. That's the word, insatiable. Whatever you do is not good enough. And guess what? She gonna blame you at the end.
Yeah, and that's why I blame niggas like Will Smith. Because at a point in time, once you figure it out, once you get that one inkling or one situation where you figure out, okay, she can't be satisfied or whatever the case may be, maybe you figure out, I don't know, she a serial cheater or whatever you want to call it, just toxic. From that point, you figure it out. If you decide to stay, it's all on you. I don't blame the woman no more.
Oh, you can't blame the woman at that point. If you decided to stay with her, then, you know, but I bet she probably came to Will talking about, hey, let's have a open. No, I don't want to say that right there because I don't know. That's a goddamn rumor. I don't want to flag this on YouTube right there.
That's true.
I was about to say something about this, but I don't want YouTube to flag right here because that's a rumor and I ain't got no actual facts on that. But that's what I was about to say. It was a goddamn something that went viral with Cole. Have you seen that video with Cole Ray and that guy on stage?
Yeah, when she was twerking on him going
yeah,
stage,
and
she got mad.
The dude on stage because he touched her goddamn hamstring.
The bone.
Like,
didn't
what's
really
your thoughts
touch
on that shit, bro?
You said what?
What's your thoughts on that shit that happened?
That was kind of crazy because she was going crazy on that man. Like, they was down there fucking on stage. And the moment he put his hands on her, she acting crazy like she don't know what happened, Pikachu face. So I'm sitting here like, okay, if you own a dude like that, damn near basically having sex with him on stage, how you gonna sit here and get mad once he try to touch a bag of bones? Like, you shake your bones on him, let him grab a piece.
Facts.
Make it a big scene. Just like wave him off, get him off stage, but don't make it a huge scene.
Facts. It definitely should be like that. You know what I mean? Because what she was doing, she was teasing him. I don't understand that shit. You teasing this man, he can't touch your ass. Like, but see, that's the example of modern day women. They want all your non-sexual energy, they want all your attention, and they don't want you to do anything back. But you act like a stripper, move like a stripper, and talk like a stripper. Now there's a problem. He treats you like a stripper.
Treat you like one, yep. Because it's a thing where you really can't judge women nowadays. You get crucified, no matter if it's valid or not.
But my thing is this: they call men more misogynistic, and the truth is they're misandrous.
Facts. It's a thing on TikTok. If you go on TikTok right now, which I don't be on there like that, but I seen somebody talking about it. If you type in the hashtag toxic masculinity, you got like over 1 billion little views on that type of hashtag. You type in misandry, I think it only has like 74,000. And I feel like that was crazy. Like,
but that's the term is. See, you always hear the term misandry. I just figured out the word misandry a couple months ago.
Yeah, honestly, I did too.
And misandrous means when women hate men, which you know the word misogynist when men hate women. And this is another thing too for y'all dumbass hoes out there who gonna watch this and who gonna judge us. Y'all ain't misandrous. Misogynist means when a man hate a woman and y'all being oppressed. But my thing is this right here, though. How are modern day women being oppressed when they can do whatever the fuck they want? But if they were to bring their ass to Baghdad or Iraq and they can't even talk back to their husbands and they have to wear a veil. Like me, if you talking in person right now, and if a woman speak, you have the right to slap the shit out of her because she ain't supposed to speak in front of her man. But they say they being oppressed down here in America. What's your thoughts on shit like that?
Honestly, I honestly feel like it's ridiculous because there's no right that men have that women don't have. And honestly, I would argue that women have more rights than men because if a woman do the same crime a man does, she get way less time or way more leniency than a man would. But it's not like that for men. And as long, what else? Child support laws, you already know about how that goes.
That's another thing. I was saying, like, women get pregnant by these guys because they know the government is having their back. They know the government is aiding them. It's supporting their bad habits, their bad decisions.
Yeah.
Do you have kids?
I don't.
Okay, I ain't got kids either. So guess what? Me and you got to pay for these bastards out of our taxes to support them.
That is true.
And these bastard kids. It is like, and you know the sad part about it is though, no? My bad. Would you say more about the other topic just there?
Oh, the child support?
Yeah.
No, I was basically done, but yeah, just basically how crazy the child support laws is and divorce laws. Everything kind of more so favors the woman when it comes to that. So I would argue they have more rights than men do.
Do you feel like marriage is catered towards more women or men?
damn straight women.
I feel like if you lose, you gotta pay spousal support. You gotta pay child support. I mean, spousal support. That's like what a bitch accustomed to. What the fuck accustomed mean?
The way of life. You gotta pay for that, whether you with them or not.
What the hell? Bitch, I'm accustomed to eating that Ruth Chris. I ain't that Ruth Chris no more. I don't get this damn service. What the fuck?
And
hey, what if the judge say some shit like this? What if somebody goes to the judge and say, Your Honor, I'm accustomed to fucking her at least 5 times a week for 45 minutes a day. Now I'm gonna get some pussy payments on that shit.
You damn
what
hell.
if somebody say that to the judge, bro?
Huh? Give a fuck about that.
Hell no, you might file contempt of court, lock this son of a bitch up for that shit.
Right. And I feel like it's crazy because I feel like these marriage laws need to be updated. I feel like these shits ain't been updated since like the 1500s. Because I'm in favor of spousal support, but that's only if like the woman hasn't been working, she just been at home taking care of the kids, like doing all of that. It would make perfect sense on why you would need spousal support. But if you're working and women nowadays, damn, I think they maybe make it almost women are by large way more in college than men are. So they're about to be making way more money than men, but we still got spousal support and shit like that. It's like,
but for the most part, a lot of women drop out of college too.
That is
a lot of women attend college, but they're dropping out. Only like a small, I think only like 40% of the women actually graduate with a degree through the 4 years. 60, 80, 70, 65% are attending it, but only 40% of them graduating with it.
Crazy.
Hey, so I mean, and that's another thing too. There's a lot of things people have been saying about the wage gap. I don't believe there's a wage gap, but do you believe there's a wage gap?
Hell no, that shit is non-existent as fuck. Like that's
right.
So debunked because they didn't even account for overtime. They didn't account for hours work or I think type of job work.
Exactly. And that's another thing. Women get degrees in shit that they like. Men get degrees in shit that pays money.
Yep. Dangerous
degrees
job.
that pay. These are the things that pay well for everybody who's gonna watch this. It's called SKIs: science, engineering, math, and technology. Those are the 4 things that pay. If you're not in those degrees, you're not gonna be a high earner. These are the facts. So those statistics is some shit that was made in the 40s, and they just made it up, and they just kept saying it over the years, and they never update the shit.
Right. And then these modern day women kind of pick it up and just roll with it.
Yeah, men get paid way more than women. That's a fucking lie. It's people on my job women get paid more than me. So I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. That's something. Honestly, I got majority women in my family, and they make way more than dudes in my family.
Exactly. and that's another thing. This is another thing. A beautician is going to make more money than a barber. Nobody talks about that shit.
That is true.
Way more money. A girl female who does hair, she's making at least $150,000 a year. The barber only going to make $65,000 a year.
That is true. Given their industry is way more expensive than it is to cut a nigga hair, like haircut probably what $20, $30, $40 at most.
Women hair get cost $200, $250.
That's what, just for the hair you gotta pay $200, $300. Then for her to do it, probably extra $100. Then all the other shit they be doing all the time. So their industry is way more money in their type of industry. So I'll give it to them on that. But yeah, they make way more money than barbers would.
Yeah, right. Did you realize nurses are getting paid more than the female nurses get paid more than male nurses? Well, I think the guys, but it's more female nurses than male nurses. What about that? There's so many fields that women dominate, bro. We gotta stop this shit.
It's crazy. And this is a people thing, to be honest. I would say it's a victim mindset thing that's for some reason it feels
right.
good to have.
This feminism is basically victimhood. How the hell y'all are warriors or conquerors or victorious, but 1 minute y'all claiming victimhood? Which one is it?
Facts. You can't be strong, independent, and be a victim at the same time. You gotta pick a struggle.
Bro, the brokest women are the women who claim on social media that they're independent and that they're the boss bitches are the brokest in the room, bro. That's on everything I love, bro. They're broke as fuck.
It's crazy.
Huh?
I said, yeah, it's crazy. It's like, I don't understand. I don't get what you get out of being a victim besides sympathy points. Because, like, your reality ain't going to change from you being a victim. So I don't get the point of you doing it. Like,
bruh. Oh, man. It's just so sad. Like, what's your thought? What do feminism mean to you?
In these modern times, it's supposed to mean equality of opportunity. But in these modern times, to me, it seems like just hate men.
Basically, it's
it's
fuck
what
these niggas.
basically.
Fuck these niggas. Do you understand what the modern feminism was really meant for in the 40s and 50s? What it really
Equality
started for?
is simply equality of opportunity.
Exactly. That's what they were fighting for. But yet they were still helping the men. They were still advocating for men too. But the women decided to join along because there was a voice to be heard. Not this bullshit.
Not at all. This shit is the farthest shit from what feminism.
This shit is what your ancestors and what the women in the past fought for. This is not what they fought for modern day times, for y'all to just go out here and be sexually promiscuous, and fuck everybody and say that's my body because men do it. But you know what I realized though, dumb? I ain't the smartest man in the world. Women only like to use double standards on shit that fits them, but when it's time to shit that don't fit them, they like to say, oh, I'm a woman. No,
Yeah,
that's what men do.
right.
Can't do that shit.
You gotta pick one. Either, like I said, you're strong, independent, or you're not.
Exactly. You never hear women talk about, man, I want to be on the front lines like the men do. Men have to get on the front lines and fight and die for the war and country. You don't hear women out there fight for that shit, though. Yeah, I want to go fight and go to war. Oh, no, that's the man's job. Wait a minute, I thought it's equality. Y'all can do what men do, right?
Facts. And I think I just recently learned that, of course, when men turn 18, they got to sign up for the selective service, the army.
Yeah,
but I don't think women had to.
No, they don't. They never hear women say that. Or you never hear women say that bullshit. They only want to use double standards that fit them. Like, they don't understand that shit. Because they use their looks. Like, you got women right now who, in their, young in their prime, they don't even pay for drinks. They just go in the club with their girlfriends for free because guys pay for them because of how they look.
Facts.
And they take advantage of that, and they don't understand what a real struggle is. They're talking about they're being oppressed, they're being held back. But I'm like, what are you being held back from when you have more freedom than ever?
And like you said, when you look at other countries, when it comes to women's rights, now if they was advocating the same way women are over here, I would understand. But it's like over here, bro, like we in one of the best countries in the world. Like, what do you really have to complain about?
And one of the richest countries in the world.
Say you can walk outside 9 times out of 10, nothing gonna happen to you. If you walk outside,
you don't have to hear gunshots every night, or you don't have to have your face covered up and veiled and be silent in public. Women can't even
trying to stone you because you just trying to live a regular life with no shit on your head.
Like, dude, I feel like I blame social media for these whores, bro. Because social media has inflated these whores' ego. These whores feel like they're Beyonce, they're on God level because of social media and Twitter. Like, how do you feel that social media amplified these whores?
So I honestly still feel like it's a vocal minority that made it the way it is today. I don't even feel like it was the majority of women that was acting like this, but the vocal minority made it so crazy where it started actually warping the other side of the population. So you got all these celebrities talking the way they do. You got all the other women that's starting to look at other shit, so they start acting like this. And the more you put stuff in people's face, the more they start feeling like it's normal. So now slowly starts to indoctrinate people into thinking the way, oh, I see this all the time on social media, so this must be what's real.
Right. They're taking social media like it's the Bible. You even got people posting, talking about if you work in a 9 to 5, that shit's slavery.
Yeah, that's another thing.
How idiotic that sounds?
The big boss entrepreneurship is the big thing right now. Where it's like everybody is not an entrepreneur. Everybody's not going to be a big boss. Everybody's to get where you need.
Bro, you got social media, got these niggas thinking they need to quit their jobs and rap and sell some dope. And you got bitches talking about they need to open up lashes and do nails and do braid hair and be a rapper.
Yep. It's crazy time. That's part of the reason like I ain't having kids until I'm up. Like my money's so up, I ain't gotta worry about this. I want private schools or homeschool. Like my kid not about to be out here having these same mindsets as these lost people out here. It's like
how old you is?
24.
Okay. I'm 25. So
shit, it's probably it's so similar.
You said what?
His prior downwire experience is so similar.
Yeah. And I ain't got no kids either. And I definitely want my kids probably in private school and the best schools in education. Would you be a stepfather in modern day time?
Fuck no. Not even a question.
Why not?
One, if I'm gonna start a family, I'm not gonna put myself in a predicament of being a stepfather. So basically starting somebody else's save game for one, and for two, I seen in my actual life, like I said, growing up with a single mom, I seen how other dudes that came in, how they got treated. They did everything for us, buying me Xbox games and everything, clothes, food. They couldn't do nothing to me. And then when she got tired of them, they got kicked to the curb. All the money they invested in me went nowhere. So it's like, why would I put myself in that position? If I'm gonna invest anything, it's gonna go into my kid and my legacy.
Man, fam, you put the head on the nail. I tell guys out of town, don't raise. If you ain't got no child, stay away from women with kids, bro. Just stay away from them. If you ain't got no kids, like me and you, we are rare black men though, because a lot of niggas got kids, bro.
It's true. I just messed
We are rare.
with.
We see women like us ain't gonna appreciate us until we in our 30s, successful with money, boats, and cars and land. That's when they want to come knocking on our door saying, "Please give me one more chance." Nah,
And it's not happening.
not like ladies. I'm telling you, if you fuck up in your 20s, you're setting yourself up for failure in your 30s and plus, third plus, and so on and so forth. But I agree with you though, man. I feel like when you can't raise another man's kids. I hate to say it, but you can't, because like the woman's still not gonna love you for the most time, and once it goes south, you're gonna get all the blame.
Yep.
You're gonna get all the blame for everything, bro. And then you probably could be fucking a baby daddy behind your back.
That's another thing. I don't want to deal. I'm not dealing with baby mama drama or baby daddy drama, whatever you want to call it. It's like it's taking on so much baggage, and the reward is so low. And it's like I'm not trying to put them down for having a kid. I know mistakes can happen and shit like that, but you got to be like, that's probably the most important decision in your life on who you had kids with.
Bro, that shit is so vital. You know what's so sad? Women are so quick to have a nigga baby. They'd rather have a man baby, but they don't want to commit to marriage. Whoa, I ain't committing no damn marriage. But I have Pookie and little JJ baby and Tyrone baby, but I ain't gonna have Dookie and Monster baby, but I ain't gonna goddamn marry them. No,
it's crazy. I don't understand it, because I'm like, to me, shit, you can get married, divorced 1,000 times. You fuck up and had a baby with a wrong nigga, like, you can ruin your damn life.
They had that baby so they can use all that. They can use the government and resources, because the government is aiding them. It's the government is facilitating this and financing them.
And they make it easier to make a decision. So it's like,
my bad. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Say what you about to say.
My bad. I was gonna say, and it make it easier to make that decision. So it's like, if I have this baby, I get on welfare, or I can have food stamps, or have all this baby assistance. So it just makes it more feasible for them to be like, okay, yeah, let me just go ahead and do it.
Right, because they know the government is going to support it. They get Section 8 housing, they can get OnlyFans, they can work a job for a couple of months and quit and get all their vouchers and all that shit. So they know how to trick the system, these dirty bitches out here. Women are very intelligent. They know the laws. They know what they can get away with.
Oh, yeah. Because
these women know this shit.
It's been done so many times. There's so many blueprints to go off of.
Oh, man, they got this shit all mapped out. But I feel like if the roles were reversed and if the men had sole custody or whatever the case may be, and they got child support for the women, I bet women would choose who to get pregnant by then. I'm telling you, they'll choose their men wisely, because they won't want to pay child support and do all that goofy shit like men do.
That's a lot of these arguments you see nowadays, you will not see them if women were the ones paying the majority of child support.
Why do you feel like child support court is geared for the woman, and they always get a man, they get a child to the woman, when statistically black boys are reading on the 4th grade reading level?
Honestly, bro, I can't even answer that question. I have no idea why it's the way it is. Like,
this shit is terrible. Women are not raising kids. The men might well raise them hell, because the women ain't doing a damn good job. The black boys still raising at the 4th grade reading level. They still end up in prison. They still committing crimes. I feel like if women understood the statistics of having a kid out of wedlock, they wouldn't do the things that they do. Because guess what? When they read the statistics about black boys who can't read in 3rd and 4th grade, they start building prisons.
That's true.
Hell, they know that money you saving up in college money, that's bail money for his ass.
Facts. It's working backwards.
That's bond money. That's lawyer fees.
God damn. I feel like what need to happen is a whole culture shift. I honestly feel like it's never gonna change, to be real. I feel like it's just gonna get worse. So to me, it is what it is. You just gotta read the landscape and maneuver how you do. But a whole culture shift needs to be made.
Right. Why you feel like people can't go back to their grandma and granddaddy love, like their love back in the day was?
That's traditional. That's like, maybe the husband do cheat, but the grandmas back then, they sticking it out. It was more about duty back then. Like, my granddad done did some crazy ass shit. My grandma should have been left before, but they still together 30, 40 years later. these days, it's like, fuck this nigga. If you do one thing they don't like, you don't pay for a date, or you don't, I don't know, give them money for their nails. They like, okay, these niggas over here gonna do it. Why would I stick it out with you?
That's another thing. What do you believe in the term options though?
Yes and no, because it's dangerous. It could lead you to always feel like I can get something better. And then at the end of the day, you can be like, damn, I should have just stuck it out with the first person I was with. Instead, I'm on my 10th person, and there ain't no damn or nobody making me happy.
Hey,
But honestly, as a man, I feel like options is more important. So you don't get stuck in a situation where you just simping because you don't want her to leave.
that's not. I feel like you got to have the abundance mindset. You got to realize, hey, quick as I find her, I'll find somebody else.
Yep.
It's all about the mindset, bro. You got to have the mindset. Hey, man, win, lose, or draw. There's plenty of women in the world. There's millions of women, billions of women out here, bro. There's plenty of women who will love and cherish you, bro. You do not have to settle for a woman who just being with you because she lonely and she can't find. Because a lot of women that get with guys, bro, get with a guy because they can't get with the other guy, so they don't want to be alone.
Facts. That's another big thing. It's on both sides, for men and women. A lot of people don't want to be alone, so they stay in badass situations and try to blame the other person.
That just create nothing but toxicity and dangerous on both sides, though. But how you feel about the situation with Trouble and he got killed by that guy? How you feel about that situation?
Honestly, if Trouble knew about the dude, I would blame Trouble, to be honest. But I don't think he did from all the reports and everything. So it looked like he was just in a situation fucking with a girl. She had some shit going on that ended up causing him to lose his life.
But I look at it like this: some guys get turned on by fucking another nigga girl.
That is true. That's 1,000% true.
So I don't know if she set him up. I'm not sure, but I look at it like this from this standpoint. If I feel like she did because she ain't got shot either, he would have killed her too. So I don't know if it was a setup or not, but I look at it as a point. They was together for 3 fucking years. 3 years.
I didn't even know that.
That's 36 months, right? How the hell you break up with somebody a week later and you fucking somebody else, bro? She been fucking behind this nigga back the whole fucking time, probably.
That's true. And I think they even said that his shit was still in the house and he had a key.
Bruh, like I said, I think Trouble probably. And see, he's a street nigga too. Look like he's a street nigga.
Yeah.
He's a gangster rapper. So he probably got the mindset that nigga ain't gonna do shit to me. Shit, I'm about mine. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm about my shit.
So many
and you niggas like got the mindset it can't happen to me.
Yep.
And she probably told him. And probably told him like, yeah, he probably like, man, don't worry about this shit. That fuck nigga ain't gonna do shit. And goddamn, lo and behold, this happened. But my thing is this right here though, man. These hoes ain't shit. How the hell you just break up with somebody a week? He take your car and all that shit. You don't go to the cops. And then a week later, you was in the same bed you was with him a couple weeks ago. And now you get your fucking back blown in?
By Trouble. It's that type of shit. It's the wanting to be around the excitement.
Bro, you ain't even have enough time to heal. You ain't had enough time to just... That man cologne scent is in the house, bro. He ain't enough chance to get his clothes out the house.
She getting her back, bro. That is part of the healing process. Trying to get over the old nigga. Or the 1 week old nigga.
Part. That's another damn thing, too. Guys, sometimes when you fucking up, guys, let me tell you something. How can I put this? I'm trying to put this. Guys, when a woman break up with you or whatever, and she just leave and cut you off immediately, here's a couple things, too, I want to point out. 2 things will matter. She already setting up your replacement, or she already got a replacement lined up for you, bro. And she just trying to find a way so she can end the shit.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Guys.
If a girl leave, she already got your replacement. Or she already
got her replacement. Yeah. She already got your 6-man coming off the bench. She trying to be Tyler, get your Tyler Hero. She trying to get this guy, or she got this guy right here in the zone. See, when women on the out, they'll go on dates behind your back.
That is true.
They'll go on dates behind your back. They'll get on they'll have a little FaceTime with guys before they get in the house with you. Bro, hey man. And next thing you know, hey. And then the sad part about it is, the sad part about this shit is, both guys are lost. His life is thrown away in jail for the rest of his life, probably. And Trouble's dead.
And she probably with the next nigga right now.
And she's still probably sucking another nigga dick right now. That's the sad part about it. Nobody wins. This
At
bitch is
all.
getting her back blown out. And this is my thing. As a man, say if you was the guy who came in and seen trouble getting her back blown out. I mean, just donkey fucking in her guts. As a man, do you want to kill another man who fucking your chick? Or you just got to be like, you know what? Hey, y'all got this. She ain't the chick for me. Like, how do you even move like that? Dumb? I mean, no.
That's the thing. It come down with niggas being too damn emotional. That's why emotional intelligence is so damn important, especially for dudes. It's like, yes, this nigga is fucking your bitch. It sucks to fucking suck. But you gotta, like, you gonna kill him and go to jail, or you just gonna move on with your life. It shows you way to invest in that situation. Your main purpose should be your main focus in life, what you trying to get done in life. If this girl do this to you, it is what it is. You gotta keep moving. But don't try to kill the next man because she wanted to fuck on this nigga. This nigga probably ain't know nothing about you.
Or probably did, or she ain't give a fuck. But at the end of the day, you just gotta charge it up as a man and be like, you know what? Fuck it. Man, you hear about girls fucking they niggas homeboys and they daddy and they brother. Listen to my podcast. Women have said they fuck their homeboys friends. They nigga best friends.
I done seen it with my own eyes. I done literally seen it. Like this
Bruh.
is it
I
basically
done fuck women who had niggas. Let me tell you something. These hoes are scandalous. I know what these hoes are made of. These women, y'all guys, a lot of these people make it seem like these women are some nice, wholesome creatures. These women are evil, demonic, spiteful bitches out here, bro.
it's
And
something.
they'll do. See, when women hit back, they like to go low. They'll fuck you. They'll fuck everybody in the hood, dog.
I feel like when women get back, it's more mental. Dudes is probably more straightforward. Like they'll try to hit you or some shit or just yell at you or something. But when women try to get you back, they'll fuck your nigga. Something that really hurt your feelings for the rest of your damn life.
Yeah, them hoes like to fucking emotionally damage your ass.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. But in this situation with Trouble, it's so stupid, man. It's like you just gotta let it go, bro. A hoe gonna be a hoe, bro. And like, and see women like that who stay with a man who was beating on them allegedly and stay with that. They like drama. They like that shit.
Yep.
They choose to be with that because that excites them. They don't want to be with a guy who's a square or who got his shit together. He ain't thugging. He ain't street. Did you see the shit that go viral with a guy, with a woman curved the guy too, by the way? It said he ain't got no personality.
The engineer dude?
Yeah, like the man was an engineer. He was like, you know, I'm an engineer and I do this and like, he ain't got no personality.
That's
But
the thing. That's why I said shit like that come with a culture shit, which I feel like is never gonna happen. It's too fucking ingrained with too fucking just brainwashed. It's like that dude was born. I'll give her that. I ain't gonna lie. That dude was born tight, but it's like, do you want stable? Why does stable seem so scary? Like, more likely that dude had everything going in life. He had financials right. He was gonna get his assets. He in the stock market probably. He got his life on a track where it ain't gonna be no nigga.
I mean, the chick was. I'm sorry to cut you off, but the chick was born too, bro. You ain't like she was got.
Yeah, no. Yeah, they was both born this way. But
I'm saying that's another thing, ladies. Your husband is gonna be the good guy is a boring guy.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I feel like that should be praised more. Born means stable. Toxic is all of this shit. The shit that they claim that they don't like, toxic masculinity, that's this. Stable is just stagnant. You know what he gonna do. You know what's going on. Ain't gonna be that much drama going on because it's a stable, consistent dude. Women say they love consistency, but that comes with being born.
That's facts. Like how the hell? Like that's another thing. Your husband, ladies, who you marry in the future gonna be a born dude. Grab my phone up. Shit. So, ladies, if you want to marry a good man, he gonna be fucking boring as shit. He gonna be a boring ass dude. The guy who's exciting and fucking all the bitches, that's not your husband. The guy, ladies, that's another thing, ladies. The guy who make you wet and make you tinkle, that's not your husband.
It's the
And
lust.
the guy wasn't even ugly, no homo shit. Pause.
He wasn't.
He wasn't even the type of ugly dude.
Oh, no homo, he wasn't.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He looked like a good brother who was going places in life and tried to doing something with his life, doing something productive, doing something great career. Like, he's a good, solid brother, man. And guys like him don't get enough credit because he ain't Pookie and Ray Ray. He ain't got tax. He ain't trying to be a rapper or a scammer or some bullshit.
Yeah. And niggas like him, more likely he gonna end up with a white girl. And
Hey
they
man, believe it, I
talking
don't care what woman. I hope we get up with a good woman. And you know what? 10 years and 15 years from now, when she got 2 or 3 kids and Section 8 broke, she gonna look back at it like, damn, I should have got what they do. I fucked up.
should have gave
And
born niggas a chance.
yeah, and I got pregnant by this dude, and I'm stuck tied to his ass for the rest. Yeah, I shouldn't have did that bullshit. I should have been with him. But it's good because she probably ended up cheating on him anyways. That wasn't a
That is,
girl for him anyways.
that is true. Because the
You
next day
know.
come along, show some excitement, it's a wrap for my boy. No matter what he done did.
Oh yeah, and probably get pregnant by the asshole and the dude, and then lie to him, say that's your baby.
That's some of the worst shit. Like, that's like a dude worst nightmare for me. Like, at that point, I'm like, I ain't never gonna condone, not staying to your emotions and not being physical. But that shit was really like, that's some of the dirtiest shit to me in my book. Like,
Man,
when dude
females
lose,
lie about that shit all the time. Like Maury, like so many bitches lie about their baby daddy. They don't know who their baby daddies is because they been fucking that much. These women are whores out here, bro. Straight whores. So. But okay, do you feel like a man making 6 figures or more, do you feel like he's entitled to cheat? He should be able to have options, explore his options, cheating?
honestly, it don't even matter if a nigga made 40, 50K to me. I feel like whatever you negotiate is what you should get. So if you're a woman and you tell her, hey, this is my lifestyle, like I want these options, I'll do this and that, and she agreed to it, that's your agreement. No matter how much money you make. Shit, if you flipping burgers at McDonald's, you can find a woman to agree to that. Now, it makes sense for a dude making 6 figures to do that because you already kind of proved yourself. If you flipping burgers at McDonald's, your ass don't need to be worried about women. You need to be getting your shit together.
Right. But I'm saying the guy who making $300,000 a year, a doctor, and do you feel like he earned his keep to have a concubine, a harem of women?
Shit, if that's what that, yeah, he deserved that. If that's what he desired. But for anything, I just would tell him, look, just be upfront with it, whatever it is.
Yeah. Right. Do you feel like another thing with the social media shit, Instagram model? What the hell is an Instagram model to you though, bro? Because I never understood that shit.
Nah, shit. It's just another girl on Instagram posting pictures. Because back in the day, you used to have to actually be a model and actually go to model agencies and shit, actually be in magazines. Nowadays, shit, you could be an Instagram model in the next 5 minutes.
Right. Basically, if you take some pictures on your phone or whatever and do that shit. I never thought in a million years, though, an app would make women think they some bad bitches, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Apps and filters.
And you know how many niggas are dying over an app? Niggas are dying behind this shit, bro.
Young Thug and fucking YSL, you seen that? A lot of the shit that happened to them, man, on internet. Talking shit, talking crazy on the internet.
That shit with him and Lucy was just straight goofy, though. And I'm glad you brought that case up. I forgot about that case, so I didn't even write none of my questions down. It's been off the heezy, too. But who you think gonna snitch first, man?
Between who? Between
Thug and Gunna.
Hey, I think it's over for Gunna. Gunna has gone. He already was on what was it? Fucking what watches? Some watches, street watches. I forgot what
Yeah. But he said he said he wasn't snitching.
I don't know. He was sitting there talking to the cops, so he didn't really like what's going on. He wasn't spinning the block on him. So, hey, if I had to place a bet, you already looked like you was more inclined to talk to the feds. So I'm gonna go with Gunna. But to be honest, I think it's reps for Young Thug.
What else you talking about? But okay. And this another thing is though, bro.
I agree with that.
And this is another thing too. You see a lot of females talk. You see a lot of people talk about 6ix9ine snitching or whatever. But last time I checked, the rap game was entertainment. Nobody's living what's in their rhymes, bro.
Honestly, it's funny. The rap game is like, it's like an inverse. It's like the real dudes, they get praised for being real, but they the stupid niggas because they gonna go to jail. And then the niggas that's living the fake raps is looked down upon, but honestly.
But it's entertainment though. It's entertainment.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. That's why I commend like the dudes that's doing it fakely and they making the money. I commend them. Cause honestly, what is respect from Lil fans for being a real rapper when your ass finna go to jail for 20 years? Like what's the respect then?
Right, with the Pooh Shiesty situation and like how much time do you think Thug is gonna do for that? They got all kind of, they got wiretaps. they even said Thug was the reason why Wayne Bus got shot up, and it's crazy because Drake and Young Thug is like close. They be doing music together too, whatever. But what's your thoughts on shit like that?
Honestly, I feel like it's over for Thug, and I've been listening to Thug for like fucking 10 years by now.
Everybody's a Young Thug fan too. Have you been a Young Thug before this case?
You said have a listen to him?
Have you been a Young Thug fan before this case, or you just became a fan recently?
I was never really a fan. I just listened to him for the past 10 years. Like, the shit he put out, I'd be like, okay, that's cool, add it to the plays. But I wasn't like the biggest Young Thug fan. But yeah, that is true. A lot of random fans came out the woodworks. But nah, I honestly think it's over for Thug. Like, he at least gone for a decade plus. Because it was like 26 people in that indictment, and they already got like 3-4 giving statements.
Yeah.
Once they start giving statements, the other dudes figure out more statements given out. Like, the chances of you being able to snitch to get out go way down.
Right. I agree with that. And then you see shit like they were saying Jack Harlow might be connected to that shit.
What the?
I was like, man,
Carlo got to do with that?
I don't know. There were fans talking about Jack Harlow who was probably connected with it. But how do you feel about Jack Harlow, man? I know this is off topic of relationship, but how you feel about that shit with him? A lot of people praising him, saying he the next up in hip hop. You know, do you think he the next generation, the big act coming out the game, or what you think about him?
I feel like Jack Harlow, popular as he is, not even because his music. Like, he got a couple hits, don't get me wrong, but I feel like it's more so his personality. It's that white dude effect where you the cool white dude that can hang around black dudes. I don't feel like it's gonna last that long. He probably got a year or two in the game, but his last album did fucking horrible.
Yeah, I mean his new album did good, but the album was trash though. I
That's
mean,
what I just heard trash from a
huh?
lot.
What you said? I couldn't hear you.
I said I heard his album was trash from a lot of people. They weren't.
It wasn't that good. It's like, dude, he's trying to rap like he sounds like so many people though. He's basically popular because of skin color. He's Caucasian, and
With the
he's
black.
just cool with all the black people.
Yep.
Black people gave him that stamp. He got the Drake cosign. He signed to DJ Drama and Don Cannon, New Generation. So he got the approval. I think he makes mediocre music. He sampled that Fergie song, Fergalicious.
Yeah, I think that's
Remember
big.
on First Class, and that did. I mean, he breaking Spotify numbers and shit. And he supposed to be on the new White Man Can't Jump. I don't know why they're doing the sequel to that shit.
Yeah, I don't know either. To be honest, I don't even think I seen the first one. God damn it, I don't.
Oh, the first one's solid. You got to go check that shit out. Wesley was a beast in it. And Woody. But I'm not a big fan of them though. Like, do you think he's gonna last long this buzz? Or you think this is like some little cheap?
If he lasts, I don't think it's gonna be for music. I think it'll be more so he cashing out his personality. Like, he on Instagram making videos, or he in movies, other shit besides music. Cause I fuck with his personality, but his music ain't one Jack Harlow song where I'm like, ooh, put Jack Harlow on. Like, hell no.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't think. Do you think niggas in the club playing Jack?
Hell no, they ain't playing no Jack.
I mean, what's popping? That was a dope song though.
Yeah, that was straight. It was straight.
That was cool. I just didn't really care. I feel like the album had a lot of hype on it. It was good promotion though. I got about a couple more for you. I ain't gonna hold you no too long. I got about 3-4 more for you. Okay, that's okay with you?
Oh yeah, that's straight. That's straight.
Which rapper got the best ad libs?
Ad libs. Damn. I ain't even thought about that shit. That's a damn good ass question. Probably fucking. Damn, who out right now? My mind is fucking scrambled. Ad libs. All them shit so much of the same nowadays. It's kind of hard. Probably Uzi. Probably Uzi.
Okay, Uzi. Okay. My favorite person with the best ad libs probably is Conway the Machine with that laugh. Be like, ha 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 ha.
Conway, see, I ain't even heard. I gotta listen to him.
Yeah, Conway fun cool, or you know what I'm saying. That's who I probably say got the best. And Young Dolph probably has some good ad libs too, though. R.I.P. to Dolph.
Oh yeah, he did. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, some good ad libs. Well, Jeezy got the best ad libs with that.
Yeah. Oh, you going classic? Yeah, I was trying to stay like the times now. You going classic?
Well, I'm just saying anytime though, but you know,
cause you got Lil Wayne, you got Bird, not Bird man, I'm tripping. Gucci Man, all them got ad libs.
Right. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, he did have some good ad libs. It was on the tip of my tongue just now. He had some good ad libs. Chief Keef had some good ad libs too.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Like, yeah, he goated for his ad.
His ad libs was better than his whole damn song for the most part.
Shit, it was mostly probably just ad libs and just going crazy.
Right. What makes a hoe a hoe?
What makes a hoe? If she known around the block, it's funny. The same girl. If you had two girls and they got the same body count, one could be a hoe, one could not be a hoe. So I feel like it's more so about how she maneuver. If you out here fucking on the same circle, or you giving it up on the first hour a nigga meet you, or like you just having niggas babies, like it really depends on how you get your bodies to me. If you actually a hoe, but a certain number, like at a certain number, it don't even matter. You just a hoe. If you got too many damn bodies, I'm like nah. So really, it's just how you collect your bodies determine if you're a hoe or not.
Do you feel like do you ask girls their body counts, or do you want to know their body counts?
Honestly, it normally come up organically. Like, just in that talking stage, you just talking about random shit. What's your favorite color? What's your sign? And you telling little backstories and shit like that. That's where it normally come up. Like, oh, how many or what have you done this? And it come out, oh, I did blah blah blah. See, I feel like I'll ask, but it's not like a question. First time meeting a girl, what's your body count? Like, it ain't like that.
They always say either 2 or 5. They always count their boyfriends or the guys that was good.
Yeah, I would say honestly, to be real, I don't even put much merit in it because I know it's gonna be cap regardless. So it's like I will judge you off of how you've been maneuvering. So little stories you tell me, I'm thinking about it and picking it apart. Like, okay, all right, so this is how you was moving in the past. You more like you was moving like a host. Your body count might be up here.
Right. What's your thoughts on this YNW Melly case, man?
It's raps for Melly. It's raps, just like him and TK.
Yeah. Do you think Melly? Because a lot of the experts just said that it's over for him. They gonna testify and say that he did kill his 2 friends. Though I feel like it's kind of fucked up that he did some shit like that. But
he's supposed to be his best friend, right?
Yeah, he killed him. And the crazy part about it is, before they died, he had them tatted on his forehead, his face. So that was very demonic. Was you a fan of Melly before he came in?
No, I wasn't. Like,
they trying to give him the death penalty. What you think about it, though?
Hell yeah, a nigga do some shit like that. I don't understand this free insert rapper thing. Like, it honestly seemed like no matter what they did, if their music was cool, people fuck with them, it's free. I'm like, bro, if the
hell
did
no,
this shit,
keep them crazy bastards inside.
Yeah.
Keep those bastards in the cage, man. Them motherfuckers got to stay there.
That's why I'm like, if he did this shit, hell yeah, kill his ass. Or keep him.
They always say this about this bullshit, but they get mad. You know who Kevin Samuel was, right?
Yeah,
they got mad at Kevin Samuel for voicing his opinion, these funky ass bitches. But they want to say free Melly, free Pooh Shiesty, but they was out here committing criminal crimes and talking billion. They were doing committing crimes and breaking laws. But Kevin Samuels was telling women about this, giving his opinion and trying to help the community. And they said they wish they had. They on Twitter having a field day celebrating this man's death.
Facts. And I think I even did a video about that one time talking about it because that's why I said go back to the culture change. It's like you got a regular suited up black man. You don't see a lot of suited up black men on it.
And he wasn't sagging. He didn't have, he wasn't tatted up with face tats or, he was a clean cut brother.
Right. And I'm
and they was calling him gay and shit. What?
They try to do everything to discredit that man. I'm like, they like, what would y'all do when y'all leader it turned out to be gay? I'm like, honestly, if this nigga turned out to be gay, it wouldn't change shit that he said because it's still the truth. So
why am I worried about what he insert his penis in? What the fuck that got to do with me?
Like, this ain't my superhero. I'm just like, yeah, this nigga speaking facts, so I follow.
Yeah, like a lot of guys were talking about guys take off their boxers and throw them at it. Man, I don't agree with everything the man said.
Yeah, nah.
But he had a lot of good fucking points, man.
Majority of it.
And that's the point that matters. And women celebrating this man's death, but Pooh Shiesty and YNW Melly out here committing crimes and shooting people, but nobody's talking about that.
It's freedom.
Freedom, boys. Free the guys. Free Young Thug. Free YSL. Free Slime. Free Gang. Sue. What the fuck?
It's crazy as fuck. I'm like, bro, that's why it's like, bro, honestly, you got to learn to think for yourself. It sounds simple. It sounds probably cliche, but thinking for yourself in these days, it seems like one of the toughest things to do for people. Just like, bro, the people.
Now, with gas prices going high right now and everywhere, like, do you feel like a lot of people need to get together or get married so they'll have enough money? Because gas and everything is going high with inflation. What's your thoughts on that shit?
Yeah,
Do you feel like couples need to stay together in the black community to overcome this inflation or these prices?
Hey, I want to say even besides that, it's all about unity. Like I can't be a traditional nigga. I feel like that shit don't work. But I would definitely, encourage people of all races to get together. Cause shit, with these inflation prices, it's gonna be a requirement. Your ass ain't gonna be able to retire off of just your salary alone.
Dude, Kevin Sand was preaching that shit so much. Man, if women understand how women don't even know how much it takes to retire. You need at least how much it takes for you to retire, you think though?
Honestly, I think before this whole inflation situation, like 1.3 million. But now I feel like it's probably closer to 1.7, maybe even 2.
You need at least about over $1 million to $2 million to live comfortably after your retirement.
Yep.
A lot of these women out here buying houses and buying cars and buying shit, they can't afford these shit. Like, you got chicks out here buying these $200,000 houses, bro, and they only make $40,000 a year. What the fuck? They're on 30-year plan. That means you're gonna pay on the house until you're fucking 70, bitch.
Which means you gotta be working that whole time.
That means you gotta work till you die. That's why they say, you ever heard that saying, you work till you die?
Yep.
There's no retirement?
That's why it's so important. I really feel like how it's encouraged for a lot of women in their 20s to their 30s to just go and just fuck off basically through that whole entire time. But I'm like, honestly, if you claim to be a traditional person or if you know you want to get married, you need to do that shit as early as possible. Like, I do understand you want to live your life a little bit. So maybe like, I don't know, college time to 22, 23. But after that, like, bro, you need to be looking for some people. You need to have your goals set. You need to be investing because this shit gonna come quick. Time
Man,
most valuable.
the sad part about it is white women get married. They party in their freshman year of high school. They sophomore year. They focus on their studies and they looking for a husband.
While in college, yep.
While in college, and they get married. They engage for 3 years and then they get married after they graduate. And they off with they at the engineers. They at by the law library with the lawyers and all that right there. They over there with the engineers and technicians. With the girls ain't nothing but a basketball team, but that nigga ain't gonna never make it to the fucking league.
No, hell no.
Or he gonna make it. He just gonna fuck you and forget about your sorry ass.
Once you get
with that white girl, he's gonna have it back.
All them IG models hitting them up if you do make it to the league. Like, if you ain't gonna be okay with you might as well cut it out.
Exactly.
Because that nigga, like, college athlete, make it to the NBA, you get access to these top tier models, and you just a regular college girl.
Bro, do you understand? That athletes, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. They say athletes be around some of the most beautiful women in the world, more than rappers, actors.
It's a fact.
Women love tall men, they love athletes, period, because they know why? Athletes get more money than rappers.
Way more.
The baseball player that you don't know got more money than your favorite rapper, dog.
That's a fact.
That baseball player who's in the dugout, he's a no-name, is rich as fuck.
Making racks.
Nobody making $20 million a year right now, fam.
Thanks.
That soccer player we don't know is making money than your favorite rapper. He got the fame and the clout, but he got the fucking bag.
Right.
So athletes be around some of the most beautiful women in the world, bro. I mean, beautiful women everywhere lining up, bro.
Yep, because they got the build. They more likely got the height. They got the physique. They got the money, the lifestyle. Like, it's all there.
I mean, yeah, right. It's all there, But do you see yourself being loyal to one woman the rest of your life?
Oh, yeah. Like, when it comes to that, honestly, I feel like I'm a lazy nigga. Like, I don't got the time. I don't feel like meeting different women. Even if I had the opportunity, like, I'm making all this money, my girl would be okay with it if I do talk to other girls. I still don't feel like I would have that energy to be out meeting these different girls because to me it's just so annoying. Like, I don't care about your favorite color. I don't care about what you like to do. Like, I'd rather have somebody that I can know and trust that respect me for what I do. Just have my back on shit, that know me. Like, every now and then, if my girl's okay with it, of course. Like, who wouldn't? You know what I'm saying? But it really wouldn't hurt me at all if I couldn't. If I know I got somebody like she's a ride or fucking die. Like, it would be nothing for me to be loyal to one girl forever.
I feel like everyone, all the women blaming the men, but really there's not the problem with the men because 50% of black men are single and childless. The problem is with the women. There's a shortage. There's a food shortage, and there's also a wife shortage.
That's true. I honestly feel like it's both. It's a two-sided story because a lot of dudes I feel like need to get their shit together and they need to have self-respect and masculine frame. We need to put their mindset in the right mindset. Like too many dudes I feel like worry about girls too much. Whereas like
They're not even focused on, bro. J. Cole said it best. What was J. Cole? If you said you would have been famous and rich right now if you wouldn't instead of chasing ass, basically.
That's a fact. It take a
If
lot.
you would put all this into chasing the craft, you would have been famous and rich.
It's a fact. Like I said, I know so many dudes, even the best friend at a point in time of mine had $40 to his name, complaining about being broke the day before. The next day, he calling me up, hey, bro, I done went to the club and paid for this girl drinks and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, you say you just had $40 to your name, and that's what you doing? And he's so excited. I'm just like, all right, bro. Like,
I bet, did he fuck the girl?
I don't even think so.
Of course not. Women never respect guys who buy them drinks at the club. They look at them as suckers.
That's true.
So when you do that, guys, you need to put sucker and put that on a forehead and put a Sharpie on your head on that tape and say sucker when you go out. That's what you is when you're doing that shit.
Because it's expected. Like I said, if you put yourself in the mind of a girl, it makes sense. That's why you can't do what they kind of tell you to do. It's like all these dudes want to buy them drinks. All these dudes give them validation. All these dudes treat them like they goddesses for no reason. It's like
you putting on this pedestal like she's so upper echelon. Her pussy stink too. Her breath stink too. The hell?
Yeah, regular.
She gotta take a shit just like you too.
And it's crazy that you even gotta say it, but it's like women are human too. Surprise!
Exactly. They don't shit out rainbows and butterflies and roses and shit.
But I feel like that comes from a young age. Like, from a young age, a lot of dudes get taught how to treat a woman, but it's not on the women to how to treat a man at that young age.
At a young age, men are taught to be simps because your mama tell you to go help out her girlfriend over there who ain't got nobody to help her move or some shit or help her with the groceries. But it's supposed to be that man fucking job. But he's too busy fucking off with other bitches.
Because she chose the wrong nigga.
Exactly. So it look like it's a problem with women. Women can't choose the right men because they're choosing men based on how they look, who gives them great, and who can fuck good. That's another thing. In the black community as men, we got the most person. We gotta fuck like we porn stars.
Damn near every nigga. If you ain't doing this, you'll go find it somewhere else.
Bro, you got to fuck like Wesley Pipes. You gotta move. You gotta have dope money like those. You gotta have bodies like King Von.
Yep.
Like what the fuck?
And pump it. You gotta do it all.
Bro, what kind of shit is that? Bro, there's a reason why they're porn stars for a reason though, because they can get up on camera
and do all that.
You don't even realize the average dick size is 5.5 inches. Who the hell walk around with a 9-inch dick?
That's about the internet again. It skews the perception. Like, oh, that's normal. Look at all these dudes that's doing it on porn that got this. That ain't fucking.
And then the sad part about it is females, when they fuck, they comparing the last fuck to the next guy. A lot of times females be fucking you, they be thinking about the last dick they had.
Which is why it's dangerous when they body count is so high. That's why you can't really pair with them when they have 40, 50, 30 niggas. Cause
dude, their emotions are detached from them. They're incompatible. All they can do, all they good for is fucking. They're a walking sex doll.
Yeah, at that point.
I mean, they're just like a fucking zombie. They're just open their legs for anybody. So it's like, bro, what the hell? That's how I look at it. I got a couple more. I'll let you go. Okay. Lil Wayne album dropped, the Carter 3 dropped 14 years ago. It sold 1 million copies in a week. Like, what was it like when that album dropped? Do you remember when that album dropped?
Is that the one with Steady Mobbing on it?
No, the Carter 3 had I Get Money, a Millie. Miss Officer.
That album, is that Fireman too?
No, that's the Carter 2. That's the one previous.
Okay. Yeah, he may drop so many damn albums. I don't remember which songs I fucked with, but every Lil Wayne album that time was like going crazy. Like at that point in time, Lil Wayne was my favorite rapper, like for the longest.
Yeah, I remember. I say this. Who you feel like I feel like Wayne run was better than Drake run because Wayne run was more impactful to the industry. He had the industry in a chokehold. Like, I remember when I turned on the radio, all I would hear was Wayne on every feature.
That is true. I ain't gonna lie. Like, for me personally, it's Lil Wayne. I don't really get down with Drake like that. I acknowledge his talent, but he don't make my type of music. So Wayne for
Mhm.
me was definitely more impactful. But I ain't gonna lie, Drake been going at it for too damn long at this point.
Bro, Drake, how you felt about it? Oh, you say you're not a Drake fan. Which album you feel like was better though? Like Pablo or goddamn shit with the Drake album called what that shit was? Certified Lover Boy.
To be honest, I ain't really
Not the life of Pablo, Donda.
I ain't really fuck with neither of those albums. That's a hard one. I'll say Drake only because I don't know. Like Kanye, he was doing so much experimenting. Like I see what he was trying to do, and the whole Jesus thing is like it's cool, but I ain't really fucking with it. Like the sound of it, like that. But I ain't really fuck with neither of them. But I'll give it a Drake.
What? Right, right. What's your thoughts on this shit right here? R. Kelly, man. They saying R. Kelly about to get 25 years. Do you feel like it's over for R. Kelly? Are you still a fan? How much time you think he gonna get?
Honestly, I separate the music from the person. Like, even if it's my favorite rapper, I don't really give a fuck about them like that. I can separate them from the music. So R. Kelly, he forever gonna be a legend no matter what he do. But him as the person, if what he did is true, keep that nigga in jail. Like, if he get 25 years, it is what it is. Keep him in there.
Hey man, he break the law. He got to do the time though,
Oh
man. That's
God,
fucked up what he
accountability.
did. I don't care how many good songs he can make. I don't care how many times he can make you step in the name of love or goddamn how many ignitions and remixes or how many times he can flirt. That motherfucker needs to stay where the fuck he at. Cause
Oh God.
if that shit is true, which it is true, he been convicted. Yeah, but I feel like it's double jeopardy because he already. I feel like surviving R. Kelly was basically the indictment.
Yeah, honestly, and it's
But
weird. I probably need to take a look into it, but it was so weird how all of the women started coming out of woodwork, and it actually like sent him to jail all this time later. I'm,
and then the celebrities like John Legend and other people came out and they were trying to get other people like Jay-Z and Art, and they were trying to get Jay-Z and Dave Chappelle to come up, but they denied it. But he came after Dave Chappelle about the pissing joke. He did a pissing skit, and R. Kelly Goons came after him too about that. That's a fun fact for the day too for you. But I look at it like, man, keep his ass in jail though, fam. But I still think he's a legend. Did you realize this though? His first case, he was on trial for 5 years. Let that sink in.
oh shit, is that the pissing? That's the pissing case, or that's
Yeah, that was with the pissing shit.
oh shit.
Yeah, that's with the piss thing. He was on trial for 5 years, and he was acquitted on those charges, and he got off. So yeah, it's like he just kept dropping the album after everyone.
All right, so niggas
Yeah,
don't give a
but
fuck, basically.
yeah, but I don't give a fuck. Nobody say he the king of R&B. Nobody can beat him in the versus battle. Would you agree with that too?
King of RB. Yeah, I'll definitely get that to him. He got
Do
it.
you think anybody could beat R. Kelly in the versus battle?
Honestly, probably when it come to numbers, I'm sure it's probably somebody out there. But when it come to like just catalog in general, nah. I
He
think that
wrote so many. He wrote so many songs for artists. Big hits, wrote big hits, got big hits. He's a musical fazant, man. He's a musical wizard. So
Usher will be close, but
okay, I got two more before I let you go. Okay, what's your thoughts on the Megan Stallion and Tory case?
that bit line, she need to get indicted. I mean,
Bro, that bitch
all
straight
these.
capping, dog. I don't understand how the fuck this bitch get on Gail and lie and say we wasn't fucking.
Yeah, she was like,
Get the fuck out of here,
when she
bro.
asked you, when Gail was like, were you and Tori sexual or some shit? She was like, what, sexual? I'm like, what do you mean? Like, you know what she trying to say. The fact that you had to try to reiterate, you know y'all was fucking.
And then this fake ass crying, this crocodile tears she was doing.
That shit at this point in time, like, if I see you cry, I'm already thinking you lying. Like, it
Women,
does the opposite for me now.
I'm not moved by bitch tears. Okay. I'm not moved by that bullshit. I don't give a fuck about your tears. You know why? Because nobody cares about when a man cries.
That's true, not at all.
He's a sucker. Be a man. Man up. Be the wimp.
And then it's crazy because with somebody like Megan Thee Stallion, she got songs, I'm a savage. But then she want to be a victim and crying about it. I'm the victim.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm a savage.
pick a
Body, yaddy, yaddy, yaddy. All this shit doing a crybaby challenge. How the fuck you got shot then the next day you twerking and busting it wide open on the ground?
because she didn't get shot. She was
Man,
50 points,
bullshit.
and then they threw Grammys at her and shit in awards. I'm like, for what?
Bro, she was winning awards that she didn't deserve based off this protect black women bullshit.
And then if she's found out to be lying that Tory didn't shoot her, it's like what? They ain't gonna take their awards back. So she basically got awards for no fucking.
She's not talented, bro. Like, bro, she's an untalented bitch. She's not really that good. I mean, she can rap a little bit, but she ain't better than no niggas. Who she rap better than as a man? What man is she rapping better than?
Not at all. I ain't gonna lie. When it comes to female rappers,
Is she better than Jack Harlow? No, she ain't
no.
better than Jack Harlow.
Not even close.
She ain't better than Drake. She's not better than Roddy Ricch. She's not better than Lil Baby. Who is she better than?
I'll say they try to say she was better than Lil Baby because I think she beat him.
Fuck no. And I'm not even a Lil Baby fan.
Me neither.
She's not better than Lil Baby.
Not even close.
She's not better than 85% of the big time rappers right now, bro. Or 90% of the rappers. Only reason she's big is because she did a big song with Beyonce and she signed to Rock Nation, bro. Rock Nation is getting her these awards and everything, bro. This is part of some industry games she's playing.
She playing them good too. I ain't gonna cap.
She's playing like musical chairs with this shit, and Tory is just like he can't release, bro. He can't even talk about the case, but she can go on fucking Gale on live TV and lie and say what
whole interview. It's crazy.
Bashing the man, slandering this man, and the sad part about it is, no, he can't defend himself.
He can't.
It's sad.
It's
a totally unfair game,
and that's why I witness like so many women that feel like, oh, we victims or nobody care about us or protect black women. It's like y'all don't see the double standards like as clear as day. You can see Megan Thee Stallion talk all the shit about Tory Lanez or whatever about the case, but he can't even say shit or he gotta go back to court. Like little shit like that. Y'all don't notice it,
bro. Like it doesn't make any sense to me. And it doesn't make any sense because like he had to bail out because the judge said he was talking about her in the case. He can't say nothing. But this goes back when everybody's favorite towards a woman, though, the crying woman, you know, the woman, you know, everybody want to put their arm around her and baby them up. It's just a fucked up situation because if he's found innocent, she's not even going to go to jail. She deserves to go to jail if he's found innocent for this shit.
That is true. I wish it was more so like that. Like, if you make a claim that can send somebody to jail or prison, if it's found that you had malicious intent to get them in jail when you know you was fucking lying, your ass deserved that jail time. You shouldn't be able to just cause a lie and cause all this commotion for another person's life, and then just if it's not true, you just like, oh well, back to living regular fucking life. It's kind of crazy,
right? And Nick Cannon is expecting his 9th child. I think he got 10. I think he got 11 though. He got 2 women pregnant allegedly right now. What's your thoughts on that situation right now, fam? Like, bro, he just keep fucking, man.
I commend him because I think he got some type of disease where he's finna die. So I'm like, shit, hell yeah, I'm gonna go out fucking too. Shit.
I think it's bad because he's leaving. When he die, he gonna have bastard kids, bro. I think it's bad, and I think it's terrible because it's like, yeah, he got the money to afford them financially, but hell, they still don't have their father. He got 11 kids. You can't be 11 places at one time. You can be at one place at one time.
That is true.
All these kids are still going to miss something from you, bro. Love, affection. How you gonna spread yourself to 11 kids? And then you got about 11 different women. Mom, these different women. So it's like, bro, what are you doing?
That is true. Okay, yeah, I do take that back a little bit.
You're being too loose with your seed. You're not protecting your seed. A man's seed is valuable.
That is true. He is living a lot of best. I didn't think about that because even if his money is there, he still need that male figure. So that means all them little kids are gonna have stepdads.
Right, like you're not gonna be in the household with him. You're not gonna be there. Like 11 kids? How? Hell, you gonna be too busy loving them kids. You ain't gonna have them damn kids. Be for your other damn kids. 11 kids, man. And everybody always say, man, he got the money to afford them. It ain't about money raising kids all the time, bro. It's about being there for them emotionally.
That's true.
Being there spiritually. Like, how can you be there? So how can you attach yourself? You spreading yourself thin, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure if they all in 11 different places, he probably don't see none of them damn kids. He probably got a select few that he see, probably his best baby mamas, and the rest of them just like whatever.
And that's another thing about man we got wrong. Just having a bunch of kids and make you a man. That's a damn lie, bro. Don't be out here being a dog. Like when DMX died last year, the motherfucker had 17 kids.
Shit, how many baby mamas?
Let me look that up right quick. Damn. Oh my God, he had a lot of. Man. Oh man, let me look that up. I mean, looking it up right now. He actually they say he had 15 to 16. I don't know. He had 11. He had 11 baby mamas.
God damn. So all them
So
niggas got little other stepdads coming in the game, basically, kind of pick up his same game.
and then his net worth was when he died was net worth. I think his net worth was like goddamn negative $2 million. It's negative $1 million right now.
God damn. So they
So he died
broke and got no debt.
broke in debt, and heartache, and pain, and devastation.
God damn. Yeah,
Typical black man, just using his penis and dick, and just just gonna fuck a lot. Sad though, man. It's fucked up. Like, I don't know, man. Do you feel like money buy happiness, though, man? Because I feel like Nick Cannon got to be depressed. It's something mentally ill with this man.
No.
Or ill with somebody to just spread a seed and just have a bunch of babies with motherfuckers and not be there for them.
I hear that
night and day. Like,
when it comes to that money buy happiness, I honestly do believe, like, here's the thing though, if you got like other mental problems and it's not money problems, money ain't gonna fix it. It's probably gonna make it worse. And all your problems are just financial problems, hell yeah, money gonna make you happy. Like most of the people problems come from regular everyday struggles. Oh, I gotta pay this bill, I'm in debt, or I gotta figure out how to make more money, I need to do this. Money can solve a lot of that shit where now you can focus on shit that you actually like to do. So if people complain about money don't buy happiness, I feel like that shit is straight cap. I'd rather have rich problems than broke ones.
I mean, money can buy a bed, but it can't buy sleep. Money can buy a woman, but it can't buy a real relationship, a sex, but not a real intimate relationship. Money can buy a house, but it can't buy a home. So money can buy a lot of things, but hey, do you feel like Trump would have did a better job than Biden right now?
I ain't gonna lie. Not really. I don't think anybody in office, it would have went down like this. Like, I'm not big on the type of person. I feel like, because what president that we had that people was like, yeah, he's the best president. I don't know president where people
love Trump, bro.
Yeah, you said you do, or a lot of people do.
No, I ain't care for Trump. He was just entertaining as fuck. But I said he had a lot of followers. Like, he had people that was vouching for him. He had goddamn minions.
That is true. And the only reason I would prefer Trump is it's not even because I feel like some shit would be different right now. It would be because he speaks his mind. So I'd rather know what the devil is thinking than it is him just lying and trying to pander to black people about shit.
Oh, yeah. Bruh. People like Hillary Clinton was doing the Breakfast. Joe Biden said on the Breakfast Club, you ain't black if you don't vote for me. What?
Crazy.
In the fucking tarnation did he
crazy. And then Joe Biden is locking black people. Something about him locking up a lot of black people with a bill that he passed or some shit.
I don't know. I ain't hear about that. But I know Kamala Harris, his vice president, was in New York, like the plenty of black people in California in the early 90s, late 90s and 2000s on some weed charges. And they still in prison right now.
Crazy. It's a lot of the pandering shit. I feel like everybody should watch out for anybody that's trying to pander to your emotions.
Pander. Just like Derek Jackson, the man who died. I mean, not the dude who died. The guy who said he was love your wife. Women are lit in their 50s and 40s, and he cheated on his wife and shit.
And then in the video, he was sitting there holding her hand like he was just so compassionate. That boy probably still cheat.
My thing is this though: is it really anybody's business that he cheated on his wife? But the fact of the matter is that women were so outraged and shocked. But why would you? He was telling women that they're lit in their 40s.
Yeah, I mean,
how the fuck are you lit dating in your 40s?
Because that makes women feel good. It's not the truth. Like, you're never gonna be physically better than your 20-year-old self. That's for men or women. So it's like somebody trying to tell you what reality. Somebody trying to tell you something that's different than obvious reality, and you believe in it. You just stupid. I'm sorry.
Facts. Like, let's just say a bunch of 40 and 50-year-olds start a club. You think the club gonna sell out, or the club in their early 20s gonna sell out more?
It's gonna be the 20s, because the 20s gonna be in tune with what's going on at the time. It ain't gonna be.
They hip. I don't care how much you be on social media. You just get detached. I'm 25 years old. I feel very detached now, bro.
Oh God.
It's like a lot of shit. I don't even know how to work TikTok, bro. I just be on the hand. I don't know how to use that shit.
And if you got any younger cousins and they be on there, you could tell they interest. It'll make you feel so much older. I'm like, damn, I'm really like 24, because what y'all like and what y'all be saying and y'all into is so much different. Like, I'm not even connected to this shit as I thought I was.
I'm not really connected like I thought I was either. And I'm very young. 25 is so fucking young. But
Oh,
it just goes to show that I don't really do this shit because we're adults. All they do is work and sleep. Kids go home all day and be on their phones and watch TV.
facts. Then they go to school where they got a whole bunch of other little kids that showing them and doing all other type of shit. So they way more in tune than you could ever be.
Right. Hey man, I appreciate you coming on the platform. We definitely got to do it again, Thank you for participating with me, dog.
No problem, bro. I definitely appreciate you having me.
Hey man, we out here, man. Any shout outs, anything?
Y'all want to check me out? Damn sure my shit is Numb NUMB. Check me out. I only speak on the real shit. You feel me? Just give my perspective. If you fuck with it, you fuck with it. Come see and check it out. See if you like it.
Hey man, appreciate you, man. We out here, man. Y'all go subscribe. Go fuck with his YouTube channel. Go subscribe to mine. Hey man, we lit. We out.
We out. Peace.
Peace.